Welcome back to MRTV. My name is Marco Budde and you're watching MRTV, your favorite YouTube channel all about VR and AR. And tonight we will discuss the rumors and leaks all about the VR hardware coming up this year. So stay tuned. This year is very exciting, in my opinion. So we will see, maybe when we believe in the leaks, this year some new hardware, and some new hardware from Pico, some from Meta, some from Lenovo, maybe Sony, maybe HP, maybe Valve. I don't know. There are a lot of leaks and rumors out there, and I'm thrilled to discuss the leaks with you. And it would be very nice if you would enter your favorite leak in the chat now. So I would like to hear your opinion about the current leaks in the metaverse here, in the XR universe. So let me hear your leaks all about the VR industry. I'm personally not a fan of leaks and rumors. I don't like it because I'm more kind of someone who I'm into facts, to be honest. So if someone publishes a leak or a rumor, we don't know if it's true. You did already know that, but what I mean is that there's no proof, nothing where we know if this is just someone who is publishing any information without any source, or if the company behind or if the company which is mentioned in the leak is just changing their minds, their opinions, their plans. So the leak was true first glance at first place, but then they changed the plan. So it's not a fact, and this is originally the reason why I don't like leaks and rumors. But in this live stream here, I'd like to summarize all of the leaks and rumors. So it's just a discussion about it, just a discussion about wishes and hopes for the future in VR, and or let's say of VR, and yes, maybe we will see some interesting devices in 2022 here, and hopefully here on MRTV as well. Great. Okay, Sim Racing Junkie, hi. You say Valve is the one I'm waiting for, but if Pico 4 has a display port and is under $600, I will get one while I wait to replace my Quest 2. Okay, your nickname is Sim Racing Junkie, so you would like to have the best image quality and maybe a good FOV, I don't know, but the Quest 2 is definitely not the device today where you can get the best image quality due to its compression. So a Pico device with display port would be a very great device. I think the Pico Neo 3 Link is maybe a case for you, maybe yes, something you would love, but to be honest, the change despite the display port is not as big compared to a Quest 2. So I totally understand why you're waiting for maybe a Pico 4 with a whole new design, new lenses, I don't know, new resolution, but of course also with the display port. So thank you for your opinion here. It would be great if we will see a new Pico device. We will discuss that later. Tasmania. At HP, make the G3 now. Yes, it would be very nice if we will see a G3 maybe. Maybe the MRTV headquarter has some G3s. I don't know. No, of course not. But it would be very great if HP continues its journey into, or let's say its journey of very high quality VR devices with even more, with even better lenses maybe, and better tracking, a more high def headset maybe. In all terms, it would be very nice. Great, yes, we can do it in the show, Molokan. How about starting a new fake rumor about Samsung OLED HMD coming out? Yes, let's do it. So let's start a tweet. Maybe Sebastian is watching us here. So go into the Twitter account, please, and please write something about the Samsung OLED HMD. It would be so fun if someone would mention this post, and maybe we will see this on a news page. I don't know. Yes, Bronovid. Of course, Pico Neo 4 needs to have a DisplayPort for PCVR. If not, this device, my opinion as well, would not make any sense on the market, as Meta would be the better choice, to be honest. The store's better, the software is more polished, they are longer on the software side here, more updates, they have more experience, and so on. Bronovid, Pico Neo 4, Lenovo Legion VR 700, Valve Deckard, Sony PSVR 2, but HP? You don't believe in HP to bring a G3 out this year? Why not? And Tasmania again, hi, Nvidia holographic VR glasses. Yes, why not? I don't know, but this is something, in my opinion. I mean, we have seen from Nvidia things like 3D and those kind of things, but I don't believe in a VR headset of Nvidia, even if they are doing something with the Stanford University. It's okay, it's great, but I don't think that we will see a consumer headset of Nvidia or something like that. Definitely not this year, but certainly not next year, in my opinion. Ikuma Games, the leaks are all pretty lame in my opinion. XR2 headset with pancake lenses, Cambria, Pico, whatever, nothing new. Yes, I mean, when I don't if I would publish a leak or rumor, it's like I don't know the English term for it, like something in the stars. You can read out of the stars. Yes, it's just for everyone. Yes, of course it has a XR2 chip. Yeah, of course better tracking, but it's not a leak. It's not something what could be wrong. So of course the leaks or the rumors are often not very detailed, but in some cases they are. So let's dive in the first leak of the Pico 4 controllers. You've already seen it maybe here on MRTV or at scaredghost.com, because he is the leaker of the Pico 4 controllers, and with that we have the first I think the first good information about a new Pico 4 headset maybe in the future. So let's take a look. I will share my screen here, and of course you can see the link as well, the top. So if you'd like to read the source here, you can. Horoscope, okay, it's the German word as well. Thank you, Molokan. Horoscope, of course. I didn't know that it's just the same word. Exactly. Thank you. Yes, Pimax Crystal. We are still in Q3, so they have time until end of September. And Pimax is of course also a topic today, because Pimax is more on the rumor side, in my opinion, even if the company itself has published information about it. Okay, so here now we are on the Scared Ghost website, the ghost holes, and we see the Pico 4 controller's leaked page here. It's exclusive, so I think they have leaked those images. I don't know what's the source of the images, if they have hacked something or someone from Pico has sent it, I don't know. But let's dive in the article here, or maybe mainly into the pictures here. So what we see here is a picture which looks like from the size of the device like the Apara. So no big gaps, no attachment for a big gasket, in my opinion here, and a really small device. And this could be maybe it's here completely, I don't know, maybe we see here the pancake lenses. Maybe I say it like this, because when we have small devices like the Apara, we need pancake lenses. And this is the same as Sebastian has said in this video, but we don't see Fresnel lenses here in the picture, because we would like to we would see the rings in the lens if it would be a Fresnel lens. But with a Fresnel lens and a spheric lens, we need bigger devices, as this is the way the little display is projected into the lens to make it bigger. But the pancake lens does not need this kind of size in the headset. So in my opinion, if this is really the Pico 4 device, we see pancake lenses here. And when we scroll down a little bit, we see even internal stuff here. So we see Wi-Fi chips and antennas, and look at the size here, the dimensions. I mean, it's without the gasket, as I can see it, but it's really small. So if this would be the Pico 4, it's a really good thing. But of course, we have seen devices like the Apara, and the Apara is a good device, maybe technically, but the software is not very good, and the company itself is a little bit awkward, I think. So when we have pancake lenses here, we need brighter displays, we need more light, as it's more difficult for the light to get through the lens. But when we have pancake lenses, maybe we have we can leave prescription lenses out of this VR headset, because we can set the diopters here directly in the headset. I would like to have a headset like this from Pico, because I like the Pico Neo 3 Link. So maybe this leak or rumor is true. It would be very nice, of course. And we see the controllers here, of course. This is something really cool here on the page of Scared Ghost, that we see, in my opinion, really good and well quality controller here, a picture of controllers. So it's like the grayish of the Quest, I think. It's not like the Pico Neo 3 Link white. And the button layout is quite the same, but the buttons are not black anymore, they're gray. The tracking ring, although, is very different here. It's like a combination of the Valve Index tracking ring and the tracking ring of every other headset, like the Quest 2 or the WMR headsets. Okay, and we see Sebastian Ang in the chat. with the same nickname as I use here. Don't get confused. No, I'm just I will speak here the most, so it's okay. When you see MRTV in the chat, it's Sebastian. Daniel Kess, these controllers look fine. I don't feel like I need upgraded controllers before higher res, FOV and comfort. You're right. I agree. Novid, he also mentioned there's a new headset coming from company that we don't expect. It's not Lenovo, neither Pico. Any update on that? Oh, I didn't know that. What company could be in this room? Could be meant in this rumor? A new headset from we don't expect. Maybe Samsung? I don't know. What company could it be? I don't know. Because, I mean, we don't wait for G3 actively now, but if they will announce a G3, it's maybe not as big as a surprise as Samsung would announce a headset, in my opinion. So if this rumor is true, you citate here, then we maybe see a headset from Samsung. I don't know which company could release a headset else. Okay. Okay. I know it. I write it to your WhatsApp, Marco. I have no access to my WhatsApp right now. Oh, I try the WhatsApp web. Yes, I think it works. You can write on WhatsApp. Okay, I see. Good. I will. Let's change the topic. I've got the information. We have to. We have to change the topic now. Sim Racing Junkie said it. Bradley said yesterday that he will be reviewing hardware this month. My money is on Pico 4 as it's rumored for a September release. You're totally right. The September release is rumored, and they have said maybe this is something only we here in Europe know. The Pico Neo 3 Link release was a release here in Europe, and we get a discount for a future headset which will be released this year. So this is official news. This is official. This is an official fact, and yes, we know that we will get a discount of 35% of the price. So September release could be, I don't know, maybe later. I think an October release would make more sense, maybe, I don't know. But definitely this year there will be a new Pico device. But how many? Pico 4, Pico 4 Pro, I've read in the comments somewhere. I don't know. But let's get back to the controllers to analyze it here a little bit. In the German stream, which was just finished, I've discussed with the community that maybe this tracking ring is designed like we see it in the picture, because we have a bigger surface of tracking light coming out. So maybe this is better for occlusion, and maybe or let's say it will be better for occlusion as it's not totally in front of each other, but it's as the tracking ring is different on each controller, it will be inside for the headset all the time. So maybe this is a really good design choice here. And of course it looks a little bit more fancy, and this is also something which is important for the mass market, as this looks nice in an advertisement and so on. Yes, maybe this could be something great, but I'm not sure how great this will fit with your hand and maybe your watch. I don't know. We will test that if this will be made like this, the controller. We don't know what we see here, but I think the picture quality is very good here, and this could be a really good leak, a leak which is which will we release maybe exactly like we see it here. Yeah. Louis Soldier, do you think that these controllers are being prepared for hand tracking? You mean like the next controller, like finger tracking? No, I don't. I don't think. Maybe they have capacitive touch. This is something some Pico Neo 3 Link users miss on their controllers here. But I don't think that we will have full finger tracking like on the index controllers, but maybe capacitive touch for the grip button, for the thumbsticks and A/B button, and yes, that's all. That could be. Oh, I totally can spoil you with the information out of the WhatsApp chat. I totally can, but I don't think that neither of us. I think that neither of us will do it here. Cedric, Maze Virtual Labs Pico Neo Pro has eye tracking and Ultraleap IR300. This shows up as Pico 4 in a separate purchase that uses the Lighthouse stations. There's expensive stream. So you mean there's even more than we know out of the leaks here. Ultraleap is yes, a hand tracking company. Maybe they have a collaboration. Could be. Eye tracking is something. Would you think that eye tracking will be placed in a device like the Pico 4, or maybe only the Pico 4 Pro if those devices would come out? Sorry for that. Okay. So what do you think about the controllers? Do you like it? Do you think that we will have a benefit from the changed design here? We have the two system buttons like the Pico Neo 3 Link controllers have. Great, yes. Very nice from Scared Ghost here. I think that this is the best quality leak we have seen so far, in my opinion, because it looks really like proofed pictures here. Pimax 12K will crush everything. Okay, let's talk about Pimax, of course. Why not? So Pimax, I hope you have seen the interview with Kevin Henderson and Sebastian here on MRTV. I have done the live show on the German stream, the live comment, and yes, it was a very nice interview. And I mean, I think the Pimax 12K QLED was announced in October 2021, and we have August 2022 now. and we have still no headset. This is nothing to worry about, as the headset was announced to be released in Q4 of 2022, but they have announced another headset this year, and this is the Pimax Crystal, and it's more like an Vario Aero competitor, and the Pimax Crystal was announced for Q3 2022, and we are in Q3, so every day when you wake up, you can expect maybe a new information from Pimax on the release information of the Pimax Crystal maybe. Do you think, let me know here in the chat, I will make the chat visible here. Do you think that the Pimax Crystal will be released this Q3 2022? I will start a poll here. Do you think that the Pimax Crystal will be released in Q3 2022? Yes, no, never. Ask your community. So I start the poll. Please look in the YouTube chat now and enter your answer. Sim Racing Junkie, we're about 1 month and 1.5 away from the end of Q3. I doubt that Crystal released B4. Yes. GT, I really want to know from you, Marco, how you're still liking your Aero. Is it still your daily driver? Oh, that's a very nice question. And I can announce a video here on MRTV in the next days. I hope tomorrow. So I don't know, Sebastian, if you have answered my email already for this topic. And there you can see the answer to this question. I can say no, and in the video you will see why not. I am not very happy with Vario currently. Molokan, do we know if Cambria will be compatible with all the Quest 2 software as well as the PC software versions? In my opinion, yes. Okay, thanks, Sebastian. I will do a night shift here. The plan is tomorrow. Exactly. But as you have hit the bell icon, you will get a notification if the video will be uploaded. So, what's about the poll here? So, like 22 answers. And 82% say no. But 0% say never. So you believe in the release at some point. 17% say yes. Okay. You're welcome, GT. I've done a review of the Vario Aero on my channel, and I have forgot that the English community on MRTV, of course, has no access to my German videos. So, very nice question from you. Okay, I will stop the poll. The poll. So only 16% believe in a release in Q3. 83% don't. But none of you would say it won't be released at any time. Good, okay. Thank you. I would say no as well. I had not a chance to answer the poll. The poll, sorry. I have problems to pronounce poll. So let's talk about other leaks and rumors. So let's talk about something which was not a topic in the internet, I think, on the internet. Quest 3. Nobody has ever talked about the Quest 3, in my opinion. But the Quest 3 is, of course, the most important device from Meta in the future, not the Cambria. It's not the most important device as it's too expensive. And this is a fact, as Meta has informed us about that about the fact that $800 is not enough to expect for the Cambria price. And yes, we have the price increase of the Quest 2 now, and I think the Quest 3 will have exactly the same price, maybe even more. I don't know, but yes, what could be better, and when will this headset be released? When, in my opinion, if the Pico Neo or Pico 4 will be released this year with a significantly improved design and step forward compared to the Quest 2, Meta will release Quest 3 this year. This is my belief and my opinion. What do you think? Okay, another question I would like to answer here. Novid, Marco, what do you think about Pico, possible private data collection versus Meta practices? That's a good question. And to be honest, I don't know why I should believe in better privacy from a Chinese company compared to an American company. I mean, there are no information that we have. I don't know any privacy that we should have any privacy concerns on the Pico headsets. But of course, the question is why it's so cheap, like the Pico Neo 3 Link. I mean, yes, you have the store and the Meta thing is the same, that they have a really cheap device. But I think beside the store, it's also the data, which is something they would like to do this subvention for it. So why is Pico doing the same here, and ByteDance? Maybe we have to keep that in mind, that we have to be careful with our privacy with those devices. I don't know, it's always a concern that we have to talk about. We need a German company to make these headsets. We need the MRTV headset. Okay, you just leaked the headset you have wrote on WhatsApp. The MRTV headset will be released this year, and it will only cost $199 and will have the graphics and the quality of the Vario Aero. So the 45 people now, you are the first in the world. Okay, I can't hold it. ARIA. I mean, we can decrease the resolution by software anyway. So even if we have headset with 4K by 4K, it's totally fine because we reduce the rendered resolution if GPU is not strong enough. Yes, that's not... I mean, you're right, but an interpolated display is not as good as a native resolution. And I mean, I think there are other benefits with the Pimax headsets where we have to, or what we would like to have. But of course, you would agree as well that a native resolution is always better. Yeah. Okay, what do you think about the Quest 3? Will the Quest 3 will be released this year? I will start another poll. I like this feature. Quest 3 this year. Yes. Yes, yes, but only if Pico will release, but only if Pico 4. Okay, I have a little bit problems with space here, so I will just write yes, but only if Pico 4 exists. No. Okay, please answer this poll. Okay. The first 11 answers are here, so 82% say no. Okay. I'm alone with my opinion. I believe in the Quest 3. It's the most important device for Meta in my opinion. But we will see what 2022 will offer here for us. So let's talk about the difference maybe between the Pico Neo 4 Pro and the Pico Neo 4. So if Pico will release a Pico Neo 4, I think this is, and this is no surprise, the competitor for a Quest 3, a future Quest 3, but not a Quest 2, because the Pico Neo 4 would be better than a Quest 2, in my opinion, or in my belief. And what would the Neo 4 Pro be like? Is it a Cambria killer? Is it something between the Cambria and the Quest 3? So what do you think about the Pico Neo 4 Pro? Do we need the 4 Pro? Is maybe the DisplayPort only for the Pro models, as only enthusiasts have beefy PCs? Big bangers. Marco doesn't like the Vive Pro 2 but chooses to wear square lens glasses. The FOV of the Pro 2 is something I liked. Definitely. The FOV was great, in my opinion. Please give us some insider news hints. Oh. Yes, thank you, Sebastian. Maybe that's better. I cannot give you insider hints, unfortunately. But I can confirm that this is something you would not expect. But maybe at the same time it's not something you would consider maybe to buy. Let's confuse the audience. Okay, Pico with eye tracking is the Pico Neo 4 Pro, you would say, Cedric. And hand tracking added is about $899 plus 300. Oh, $899 is very expensive. Daniel, according to rumors, both models have similar specs with color pass-through. Pro has eye and face tracking. If this is true, what you say, the gap in money wouldn't be as high. And if a Pro model has the same things like the non-Pro model, is the non-Pro model then an expensive device, as a Pro model should have nice hardware? So what is true? What would you say? How expensive is the Pico Neo 4 in the future? We are always ready to review new headsets. We are always ready. And I will end the poll here. Quest 3 this year, 76% do say no. Only 19% say yes. And 4% say that it will only be released this year. The Pico 4 will be released this year too. So 21 answers. Sebastian is teasing here in the chat. A new headset is on its way to the MRTV headquarter, and it's not Pico and not Pimax. Of course it's not Pimax. Which headset is it? I'm confused with the information here. Is it the one you have just written in WhatsApp? If it is the one, I'm not too excited, but of course I'm excited in every hardware. WhatsApp. Oh, really? Ah, haha. Okay, another. So I've just heard another name of a future VR headset. So yes. Okay, I'm excited for it, of course. I think we will do like free consulting again. Cambria's on the way to the MRTV studio. I don't know if MRTV is an Oculus ambassador. Are we, Sebastian? I mean, I believe that we are Oculus ambassadors like from day one. Of course we're not. We're independent here. So not so cool to tease us. Okay, let's go on. Let's go on. We have a leak of another headset, and it's the Lenovo VR 700. So I mean, Lenovo headset is not something completely new. We have had Lenovo headset in the past, like the Lenovo Explorer, a WMR device, And of course, the Rift S was produced by Lenovo. And if my information are still correct, Lenovo is the biggest PC company in the world. So they have the money to make a new VR headset. We see here a Chinese poster of this VR headset. The rumors say that this will be a standalone headset, and this will be, as we can see, a Halo design headset. Yes, but what's the plan here? If Lenovo will make a new device, I will say another. I will tease you. No, teasing is not the right word for it. If I would tease you, it's something I really know, and I just started a new rumor here. Is WMR making here headsets for like a standalone ecosystem like the Windows or Microsoft Store? Or is maybe WMR doing a collaboration with Valve, as they would like to open their store to standalone headsets? Is this maybe the reason why we see a Lenovo headset here? Something completely standalone. We don't need another store. It's nothing I would consider to buy. A new store like Pimax with Boombox. What's this? I don't know. I don't need it. Exactly, Tasmania. Lenovo store concept, and why and for what? Exactly. We don't need that. GT. Oh god, please no, not WMR. Their software is shit. Sebastian, you think that it's a Steam VR headset that uses inside-out tracking, in the best case wirelessly via Wi-Fi 6E. Yes, maybe this too. Yes, Lars, there was very interesting things here. We have announced the MRTV headset just like 15 minutes ago. And we have teased you with 2 headsets we know that will be announced later, or let's say will be released later. Not definitely this year, but later in time. And one of these 2 headsets is on the way to the MRTV headquarter. Apara, is it Apara? I don't think so. No. Apara, they have no trust anymore, I think, from the users and from the backers as well. Okay. Do you think that we will see SteamVR standalone devices in the future? Maybe the Lenovo Legion VR 700 is one of those devices. Remember, we have seen those collaborations in the past, like with the Steam machines. Those PC companies have built like many machines for Steam, or let's say with the Steam OS in the past, with the Linux. And the WMR is also a collaboration of many headset makers or traditionally PC companies. So yeah, it could be something I can think about, and I would say yes, that could be true. Nice rumor, Sebastian. Deca move. Oh, I have it here. GT. I have the Deca move. I had two, and one of it I have gave to my audience on my German channel. Yes. Any words on the Quest 3? I have discussed the Quest 3 with the audience here, and in my opinion, the Quest 3 will be released this year. But let's look. Let's have a look in the next releases in the next month. Okay, so what's about the PSVR 2? Do you think that the PSVR 2 will be released this year? I don't think so, but it could be a 50 by 50 chance in my opinion. So maybe next year, maybe this year. And in my opinion, the leaked photo where we've seen the PSVR 2 on a chair from a developer, it could be, if the leak or the picture was valid, it could be the sign that Sony has sent out real devices of the device, and this is something just before the official release, in my opinion. So this year is maybe something they would consider to release the set. Okay, Daniel, yes, like the rumor, you say Q1 2023. The rumor says that the PSVR 2 will release at the beginning of next year. Yes. GT, no way, I strongly disagree. Oculus already said it won't be until the end of next year. I'm pretty sure Mark said that. You're right, but if Pico, imagine Pico will release a headset maybe next month, and it's maybe far better, much better than the Quest 2. They have to give up 1 year of headset sales to Pico, and maybe they have to do this to release the Quest 3 even earlier then. Okay, Lars, another rumor. PSVR 2 this November. You heard it first. Yes, okay. I think it could be released at the beginning of next year and maybe the end of this year. Something like that. Let's talk about Apple. The Apple headset is something I would say will never come out, but maybe I would not say that the rumors are completely fake or something like that, but I don't think that Apple will release a headset for consumers in the next years, to be honest. It's too expensive for them, it's a niche, and the use cases are not very good, in my opinion, for them to release something for consumers. When they consider to make a product for consumers, they maybe have to make something for gaming also. Yes, and the Apple VR leaks and rumors are not about a device for gaming. So this is the reason why I would say that the Apple headset won't come out, of course, this year, but I don't think that it will come out next year either. William George, Somnium Space, X-Tile. Maybe. But no really leaks or rumors on that. Okay. So maybe the last word here on Cambria. Meta will release the Cambria this year. I think everybody knows it, but the Cambria is too expensive. It's way too expensive, and it's so exciting to see a Pico Neo 4 Pro against the Cambria, and I'm so excited to know more about the prices. The price is so so Pico, or imagine like the PlayStation and the Xbox, and like Meta is the PlayStation and Pico is the Xbox, so they they have money, and they will pay much money to get into the market, like Microsoft does now with the Game Pass. And I think that there's another example for that, like Epic Games Store and Steam from Valve. So if you would like to enter a market where there's a big player already in it, you have to pay upfront. Yeah, like Pico with the cheap Pico Neo 3 Link maybe. But also I think that the Pico Neo 3 Link is just a Pico Neo 3 Pro, which they had on stock. And yes, the Pico Neo 4 series, maybe next month with the Pro, would be so exciting if we see a Cambria killer for much less money. Last, and then Nintendo will pop up with whole new approach to VR that completely wipes the floor. I mean, the Nintendo Labo was a great idea, I think, and maybe they will do something like that. I mean, the Nintendo Wii and the Joy-Cons, they would be very nice value added to VR. So maybe they consider to make a VR headset. Could be. Why not? I mean, the XR2 is like the Tegra chip in the Switch, so they already know how to make games for it. Big bangers. Apple have a problem. They like to be the best in order to charge mega bucks. But VR changes quickly and it's not a market condition Apple like. You're right. I agree. Tasmania, when you like the Meta software experience, no one changed from Meta to Pico. And this is true if you have paid a lot of money to the ecosystem, as in like when you have, I don't know, 50 games, yeah, you will lose those games as there are different stores. It's not like the PC. When you buy a new PC, you can just download Steam and download everything again. You have to buy the games completely newly. Yeah. Pico has only a chance with a cheaper headset. But with the price increase, I mean, it's now the same price as the Pico, but with better specs, but worse software, of course, worse store. And Daniel says, I got up to $1,000 to burn for a good AIO headset this year. Pico. Pico might be a contender. Yeah, I think so. Maybe even the Cambria, but I think Pico as well, of course. GT, yes, thank you. God, I love these talks. They're so fun. And VR is my second love in my life. What's your first love? I hope your wife or husband. Exactly, Area. You say it's possible that Meta released Quest 3. They tried so much to win the market, they won't let it get out of their hand that easy. Exactly. If the Pico 4 will be released like next month, yeah. Great. Okay, your wife. Great, GT. Love to hear that. Greetings from Germany. Okay, I think you and me, we have created a great summary. We have made a great summary here about all of the rumors and the wishes, of course, for the upcoming months. I mean, the Pimax headsets are announced officially, but I think all of the rumors together, they will be more safe to see in the next month than Pimax, the Pimax devices, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, nice question from Big Bangers here as well. What is MRTV's view with next gen GPUs? Will a 40 series Nvidia card be better than an AMD in your view, or better value? Tja, we have, I mean, when we look in the past, the drivers of AMD were always worse than the Nvidia ones, and I mean, the compatibility with the whole system is always better with Intel and Nvidia. So if you can afford an Nvidia card, I would say the Nvidia choice is always better. And I mean, if it would change in the next series, we only know it after we have seen, I mean, like different cards and driver releases and so on. So it's only something we can look back on it. We can look. We can see the results in the past. So from this point of view, I would consider to buy an Nvidia card, maybe in fall, like the 4090 or something like that. But I hope that the prices will be, yes, like the 30 series price range. I would hope, at least. Thank you, GT. You too. Thank you. It was nice. Great. Okay. So, thank you very much. I think we will see each other again in the next video about the Vario Aero, I think. But if not, we will see in another video or maybe another live stream. And let's totally discuss the topic on the MRTV Discord if you would like to. Just ping me, and then I'm in the channel, and we can discuss it. And yes, maybe if you watch this afterwards, write in the comments what do you think about the rumors, and maybe what do you think about rumors in general. I've said in the beginning that I don't like rumors and leaks. or let's say I don't like it, to make a news video about it like some other YouTubers do. It's totally okay. But I think the people, it's like totally like a virus. It's completely, everyone shares it, no one thinks about it. No, it's not good, in my opinion, that we don't think about things. We just share with one click, and we don't like we don't differentiate between a fact and a leak or rumor. This is something we should totally do. So yes, this is the last tip here from me in the stream, and I love it to be here on MRTV with you. And yes, thank you very much. We see each other again in the next video or next live stream. Thank you very much in the chat, and great. Bye bye.